that's the way of it. You had me worried for a moment there.
Lue-Reeq. Hello, Lue-Reeq. Who are you? No greater sport. Lue-Reeq thinks you might be the answer to his prayers. Oh, do you think so? Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... Eyes up, buddy. Thank you. Okay, don't... Yes, of course you are. Just playing for the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of woman I'm looking for. You're perfect. Context? My name is Lue-Reeq, and I am a bounty hunter. But not just any bounty hunter, I will have you know. Nay, I'm not one to settle for the run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin-eaters. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particular notable fiend, one of the four Cardinal Virtues, those infamous instigators of the flood itself. Naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater, and I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have in mind to recruit. Walk away without a word. Yep. Oh, wait! I have money! And lots and lots of money! You will be well rewarded for your service, on my honor! However, as much as I am certain you are the right woman for the job, it is only meet that I put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray do not be offended, but you would be shocked by how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others. Yeah, I can believe it. Well, looks like I'm hunting with a dude. Some random dude. And Lue-Reeq. Sweet. Alright, so we're gonna make our way over there to No Greater Sport. Oh, we're getting attacked by trees and plants. What a wonderful day to be alive. It's a wonderful day to be alive. Hello. Here we are, our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Oh, hello. Oi, my lord. Got your package here. Well done, my good man. And here is your payment. Cool. Oh, this? The bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour and pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Now then, you need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither. Anything else to say? As I said, simply place the bait out in the open and await whatever ferocious beast comes to feast upon it. Slay it, and I will know you to be a warrior brave and true. Yeah, you better not run in the process. I got a sneaking suspicion you might be one of the runners. Iguana meat. So something that eats these iguanas. Something big. Chugga buddy. And I just wait. Ah, there it is. It's a freaking tiger. Smloden. Slap it. Cut it. Slice it. Hit it.
Pop it.
One shot it. Dead. Well done. Easy peasy. Wait. Is that called Chugga? No, it's Bosom Buddy. Never mind. Hey, Lue-Reeq. Fantastic! I knew I was not wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium at once. Okay. We're doing this again. Sprint. Alright. Congratulations on a kill well made, my good woman. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. Well, that didn't take much to prove, did it? Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. Another helping? No. Are you sure? It really is no bother. Nope. Very well. I should like to return to our earlier discussion, that of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt with me. Oh my gosh. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvrant in the guise of Randa Ray, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. Oh no. Oh no, I am having... Oh. This makes me very sad. She is a most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinarily dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head, why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no, for the beasts she slays rise anew, as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin-eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvrant. Only you and I can stop her. Oh no. Oh no. She was a warrior of light? Huh. What an odd thing to ask, but never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Randa Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the warriors of life, and regardless of what the warriors of light were before they became sin eaters, that's what they are now. So we'd be doing folks a favor by killing one. Well, what do you say, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? Not with pleasure. I hope I live to regret this. Okay, I'm more sad about this than anything. So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battles, fighting side by side. The picture of courage and camaraderie. It's going to be grand. Naturally, it will take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. This makes me sad. Oh, is the reward lacking? My apologies. Next time I will see that you receive rather more substantial compensation. I leveled up, but I'm not happy about it. Reek seems rather surprised to see you standing before him. Are ya? Oh wait, it's you! It's really you! You actually came! Yeah? Never mind. You're here to hunt Andrea with me, yes? Of course you are! Why else would you be here? And would you know it, one of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now. Greetings, my lord. I am pleased to report that Andrea was recently sighted in Amarane, in the vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently, there was a right vicious spider what was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about a dozen times worse. I'd be grateful for any assistance. I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment, as promised. Doesn't seem like you're quite up to the job yourself, sir. Why bother going out and about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you? The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say. I mean, I get your point of view, but come on. And owing to my winning strategy, we may now depart for Amarang and the delightfully named Samuel's Backbone. For in pursuing the spider, we may yet find its maker. Well, time to follow this dude again. Fucking Amarang, vengeance and defeat. Going to Mortsuk. Going this way. Don't look at me. Lue-Reeq. Oh my gosh. this is certainly the place. Gather those bones once belonged to dear Samuel. But I see no troublesome arachnid. It being a rather large desert, I'd considered hiring a few trackers to hasten our search, but I've yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Pity. Nothing for it but to roll up our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for the sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honor of slaying it themselves. And should we not find it, well, after we both have searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here. Let the hunt begin. Cool. I'm gonna go this way then. So we're going with the huntress here. Finding and tracking the huntress. It makes me sad to think about. Because they're still in their normal forms, aren't they? Destination. It makes me sad. Makes me sad to think about. You survey the surrounding sand, but you find no trace of the spider you seek. Now I gotta go all the way over here. Oh my gosh. I should probably just wait to do these until like level 80 or something. Actually, you know what? I should probably hold off on doing this more until like later. Way later. I probably shouldn't be doing this. Considering their pace. Oh my, hello. Oh dear, what? Ah, there you are. And you die now. Why are you not dead? There. Oh. You're actually a person. I should not be this. I will raise you. You're AFK probably, but oh my lord, you died right where I was gonna... Okay. I hope you live. I was like, man, that looks like an actual, like an important NPC, just the way they were dressed. I was like, oh, that's a player. Awkward. Hello, we're just gonna be waiting here. He probably got himself killed. I'm gonna be honest. Where are you at, my dude? I'm probably gonna forget about this endeavor the next time I visit this, because I'm gonna do it until after I'm done with the embassy. Hello? Oh no. Oh. Oh no. That thing's freaking huge. Oh, it's her. There she is. The Scourge of Novrant. The Devourer of Souls. Balamquits. We bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end of time. Never mind the king's bounty. Else we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking maneuver, as discussed. Wait for my signal. Then we'll strike as one. She's on to us. Don't panic. We planned for this. We'll act as decoys while Ronda brings her down. Go! Go! Wait, not yet. There's no need to rush this. Oh, no. Why are you getting so close? Sonnet, always so headstrong. Bugger me, my head! I can't... Oh, no. Oh. That thing's freaking huge. No. No! Come back here! Finish it, you bloody bastard! Finish me! That's so sad. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I mean, they kind of just jumped out and ahead of the plan. They kind of screwed it up there. I'll not let it end like this. I promise. I'll kill that goddamn beast if it's the last thing I do. Oh my gosh. You're just living out things from your past lives. And now you're gone. Hey! What was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. I saw a memory of her hunting giant beasts and her friends dying. By the gods, and I thought we were lucky just to catch a glimpse of Andrea. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of her past with this power of yours? Though, 2 warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast. A beast their surviving companion vows to slay in revenge. I've heard this tale before, I know it. It is a common enough sort of tale, I suppose. And regardless, she is gone. Come, let us return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment. You're quick to celebrate. Living life free, I suppose. I should probably not be doing this right now. I should be doing this maybe at the end of the MSQ. Or at least like when I get to level 80 MSQ. Because if these things are split in like intervals of 2, it'd probably be best if I did it all in one go. Instead of just doing these here for now and then leaving it off to way later. But this gives me a taste of things to come. The table is set, and oh my gosh, dude! The table is set, and so I bid you raise a glass with me, and together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment. Dude! What the heck? Who are you? There's really nothing quite like a hearty meal after a job well done. Drink up, my friend. Drink up. How'd you feel? Phil? I've another few bottles ready and waiting to be opened. No? Oh, very well, if you insist. It occurs to me, my good woman, that I've yet to ask you your name. So quickly did we forge our friendship that I hardly noticed till now. Lucia Caritas. Reeq and Lucia. Yes, I rather like the sound of that. Reeq and Lucia, the daring duo. The brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin eaters. Once we have slain Andrea, not a soul in Norvrant will not know our names. They shall ring out all across the realm. But I should dwell over much on the victory before we struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send triple the agents of field to seek out promising new leads. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a gillionaire. Hey, I have a lot of money, dude. Worried about the budget for our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I'm prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared. None whatsoever. I mean, that's a recipe for a terrible life down the road, but okay. You do you, boo. Alright, it's been like a freaking year, and now I'm hitting a wall in the MSQ, so I'm coming back. May or may not have forgotten what happened with all this, because, like I said, it's been just about a year. And also, you're getting a new voice. I don't know what voice I gave you last time, but you're getting a new one. Hey, Lue-Reeq. Lue-Reeq is, as usual, quite pleased to see you again. There she is! Lucia, come and to join her bosom companion in the great hunt! It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information concerning a sighting of Andrea on Kalusia. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mock, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier eater. And so it falls to Reeq and Lucia to slay the newborn eater and continue the pursuit of Norvrant's most notorious virtue, to Kalusia and to glory! Okay. Well, let us see. Where you want me to go? Over here? To right. Awesome. Okay. Oh, hey, grandson. I'll get to you later. Hey, Lue-Reeq. What's up? Let us brook no further delay and commence our search. Separately, as before in Amarang. If you catch the eater first, I grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you will not be disappointed if the reverse were to occur. Surely not, surely not. I myself will be most put out if I happen to lose you a second time, and so, on that note, may the best hunter win. Cool. Well, let's see how well you do this time. If I recall correctly, you, didn't do a whole lot. Kinda just paid everyone else to do stuff. But here is the destination. Here we go. What's up? You survey your surroundings, but find no trace of the bear you seek. Yep, usually they're kind of in the, slightly more foresty areas. Tend not to, be in the middle of nowhere. This might do. I might find it here. Despite looking far and wide, you failed to find any trace of the bear you seek. Perhaps Lue-Reeq was indeed the better hunter this day. Well, that would be a surprise. I'm actually starting to think that that bow was a bit for show. He might have even said that earlier, but it's been a year. I don't remember Jack Diddley's squat from what I did last week, let alone a year. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, you're buying more people out. I'm getting lag. Rye Hunter, what do you have to say? Holy heck, lag. We're gonna white. Don't tell me you're the little lordling's newest bosom companion. I don't know what voice to give you. To the victor go to the spoils, and to the loser, bugger all. Okay. Well-traveled mage. After the bear, were you? Sorry, sinner, but you've come too late. We claimed the bounty, but a few bells ago. Oh. Well, that kind of puts a little dampener in our little quest. Hate to say it, Lucia, but it seems we're late to the party. Lambert and his mates slew the bear before we could. So it's true then. You've catch a lot in with the boy, you poor daft sod. What? But I don't understand! The eater was a newborn! How could you possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did? Well, see, that's the problem with relying on hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you. And you're not the only one willing to open his purse. Ah, so we got another. But more importantly, Reek, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff saying you didn't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, I see. Do as you like, help or no, you have no chance of beating me to the prize, because unlike you, I'm not all talk. And neither are me mates. Speaking of mates, what did it cost you to buy her friendship? Do tell. And everyone's laughing. Piss off, Lambert! Why are you still here? You got your mark, didn't you? You should choose your friends more carefully, sinner. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't warn you. You have questions, I'm sure. As you may have surmised, Lambert was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service that we might hone our skills battling sin eaters in preparation for us facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see that he was not all that capable of a hunter, and so I dissolved our working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me down my own game. It would seem that his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear we can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking lesser eaters, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. As such, we should be getting back to the Crystarium. But before we depart, I have one other matter to attend in Eulmore. If I might trouble you to accompany me? Ah, but of course you will. Let us be off. Okay. Seems to be, the priority seems to not really quite be where they should be, considering the, what am I trying to say? Considering the importance of the matter, I suppose? Considering the gravity of the situation, I think that's what I was trying to get around. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I heard this theme. But I'm gonna hear it quite a lot in the future, hopefully. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's a good theme. Oh, I love it so much. Hey-oh, everyone. Wow. There's people here. Dispassionate oligarch. Speak to my manservant and leave me to my entertainment. Okay. Hey, manservant. Oh, is that Master Reek? Then you are his, dare I say, friend? I guess you can say that. Lucia, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Father, this is my traveling companion, and my dear friend Lucia. She and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is, that to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvrond shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father? So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without all the petty details. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Ah, oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for this trivial pursuits. This is why you're here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. Ah, I see. You're just trying to... You know, I honestly don't know why... Oh, hold up. You know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving, Lucia. Right now! Jeez. Speak to my manservant and leave me to my entertainment. Okay. Oh dear. Master Reek seemed awfully upset. Yeah. Seems to want to court. How? I don't know how this relationship works between you two. If he's just sitting there, just okay. So it looks like he has some parenting issues going on. He's just trying to curry favor with his parents. He wants to finally just be recognized. I can see what's going up with this. Going on. Alrighty. What's up, Lue-Reeq? Forgive me, Lucia, but I would forego the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring. Which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I am well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People are wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though. And so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling the others. Now then, since the Landbird has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused the father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time. But I trust that it will not deter you from joining me on anon. I was never in this for the gil. I honestly wasn't. Really? I mean, of course you weren't. Perish the thought. Yeah. This ain't about greed, money races and whatnot. I have a personal stake in this matter. Alright, Lue-Reeq appears to have been struck by an epiphany. What you got this time, Lue-Reeq? Lucia, my friend, thank the gods you're here! Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea, but alas! Only the Crystarium? So you haven't gone outside even for a bit? Well, of course! Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish? No, not sure. But never mind all of that, for it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Rundara's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before. I had! My witness had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy! 'Twas a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with their comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon the quarry in a desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had singular strength and the hunter a fatal weakness, and so in the ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Yeah, it is. then there can be no doubt Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. Oh, after that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, that my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvara to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever change each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Ray being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death, I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Ray's adventures, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvara lives in Gatetown in Kalusia. Let us be off then. Alright, Gatetown? Are you saying she was cast out? I don't like the implications of that. Hey, Lue-Reeq and Olvara. Oh, hello there. You a friend of Reek's? I am. Hey, Lue-Reeq. Lucia, this is Miss Olvara, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the same time. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave. My, you've grown up into such a strapping young man, but I can't imagine you came to Gatetown just to pay me a visit, my little Reek. Not in front of her, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light Ray? Brenda Ray? Of all the reasons you could have had. Aye, those stories were of Brenda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legends so many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's mind when I was younger, and for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death, as sin-eaters. But despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names. Ah, then it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Olvara, Lucia and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search. Namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again? Wicked White, is that... Oh, my little Reek. Very well. Even as a young hunter, Ray's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away even, by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch. Eventually, Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades, earned fame and fortune. As their reputation swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the scourge of Norvrunt, the devourer of souls, Balam Queets. But what Ray did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing. For when she faced Balam Queets, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Radbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time, She accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. Oh man. Oh, that's such an image. Oh. To them, she was a breath of fresh air. A vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew naught of her fallen friends or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Lue-Reeq. While in Kalusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fateful day. And then, while engaged in an adventure in Raksika, a rumor reached Lue-Reeq's ears. Lue-Reeq, Scourge of Norvrund, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the City swamps. It was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions as she had her old. Oh, I see. So it was that Lue-Reeq ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Lue-Reeq, alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Vengeance claimed, she rejoined Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Lue-Reeq, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin eater I swore to slay. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was, and will always be, a hero to me. And to you, I hope. Thank you, Miss Olvara, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. So, Lucia, remember that theory I told you about before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to our confrontation with Lue-Reeq, the one that took her from Almarain to Kalusia, then her next destination must be the Raktikal Greatwood, isn't it? I could have thrown a curveball with Ilmag, but yeah. Right! That was where she laid low the beast, at last! In the City of Swamps, to be precise. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away! Now listen, Reek. There's an awful lot of people who don't know about Lue-Reeq, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go, and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart, and decide for yourself. And be safe. Lucia, was it? It is such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it is a miracle that boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think. Yeah, I appreciate the words. We're good people. I know he may be a bit exhausting at times, but do try to be patient with Reek. Sure thing, madam. Hey, Lue-Reeq. Are we gonna fight something? When I was little, Miss Olvara seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself even now bespeaks a confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that! We have a virtue to hunt! Let us commence our search at once! And keep your weapons at the ready, my friend. Alright, let's do this. Think she's gonna come up anytime soon here? Oh! There she is. Long time no see. About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. Hey. Oh, uh-oh. Not a good time. What? No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me! This is not a good time for this! I wish you were all here with me. But I know it's better that you're not. We have a score to settle, you bloody bastard. This time, I'm ready for your tricks. Thing's freaking huge and intimidating. Whoa, 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 wait. Excusez-moi? Excusez-moi? Okay. Well, Crit's vengeance will be mine this day. Okay. Let's keep, uh-oh. 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 I don't have a sprint. Okay. I didn't check if I could interrupt that. Oh, hey. The, thing says roleplay. Preternatural. Just wait until I hit you with one of my dueling arrows. Oh, that's on a global cooldown. Gotcha. Cool. And what? I've got you now, you bastard. Portal blast. Hope that's not a direct hit. Don't hit me. Okay, that's an everything hit. Electric whisker. Alright, cool. Just keep holding strafe. Just never let go of this key. Nope, never mind. We're letting go of the key. Nope, still keeping true. Staying true to holding E. Alright. Shoot that. He'll pay for taking them from me. Okay. Just keep running. Just keep running. Like I'll let you roar again. I've got plenty of arrows left. Yes, yes, just like that. Okay, okay. Just keeping the shots going. Roaring Thunder, let's get in. And just keep the dial back up. Keep shooting. Without your roar, you're nothing! Keeping the energy up. Let's keep going. Keep kiting. Never let go of this key. Up, we're letting go of the key. We're going this way. Yep, avoiding bottom blaster. Just keep, now we hold on to the other key. Yep. Just never stop strafing. It was my fault. My failure. That's why I have to do it alone. I mean, you're doing pretty good. I mean, you're doing darn good. Like, this thing one-shotted everyone. Well, that's kind of like insensitive for me to say. I'm sorry. If I'd only been this strong back then, they'd still be alive. Well, if I'm gonna be honest, they probably shouldn't have just ran in like when they did. You can't put that blame entirely on you. But I understand I understand it. You can feel it, can't you? The pain! The fear! Serves you right! Ow. It's a lot of pain. What the? Where's this coming from? Oh no, this needs friends! This needs... Oh no! God! I won't let it end like this! We won't... God damn it, Renda! Uh-oh. What? It's Ardbert! Made it on the neck, I see. Oh my gosh. Are you hurt? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh my gosh. The friends. Oh my lord. The lone wolf just had to do it on her own terms. Oh my gosh. I had a feeling this is gonna happen, but man, this is a good feeling. Well, I was never good at indulging foolishness. Don't tell me you followed my trail. I'll tell you all about it after we kill this bloody bastard, Frenzy to rage. Oh my gosh. Something's wrong. They're shrugging off our attacks. It's coming from me, Renda. Keep your distance. Oh dear. Whoa. Roaring Thunder. Oh my gosh, I like this moment. Oh, the music kicked in. Ah, getting a little giddy. Man. Just keep shooting it. Gather round Neilbert. Lend him your strength. Will do. Alright. I owe you one. Awesome. Keep up the good work, fellas. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love this. Oh, this feels great. This gave me good feelings in my brain. Alright, Neilbert! Uh-oh! God! Oh, that didn't hurt you too bad. Preternatural roar? Gonna roar again, huh? The hells you will! Got plenty arrows left for you yet! Well struck! Keep it up! Man. Focus, everyone! Oh, I freaking love this. Holy heck. Neilbert! Neilbert! Dang it! He's a true black mage! Alright. Keep dodging. Doing good. Runda! Neilbert! Resist Lambert quickly! Alright. We're sitting here. Ow! Anyone hurt? I am! Jeez, this thing's like phase 2 freaking hurts. What is this, phase 3? I think this would be called like phase 3. Maybe, nah, it might be phase 2. So you got 2 tanks in the group, a healer, and 4 DPS. Oh, it's a full freaking like full party. Huh. I'm not familiar with Silva. It's summoning all its strength for something big. Finish it! Everyone to me! I'll lend you my power! I don't know if I got the DPS for this. Together we will avenge my fallen friends! I'm pressing 1 as hard as I can, folks. Pressing 1, 3, 1. We did it! Awesome! It wasn't alone. The stories were embellished. I was not alone. Tough old bugger. Everyone alright? Albert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry for trying to go it alone. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it wouldn't have been anything even approaching a challenge. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old partners. Together, we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout the Norvrant. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. Somewhere along the line, we started to believe it too. Then we set our sights on Balam Queets. I survived. They didn't. I swore vengeance, but had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot. Thought that maybe, with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job. Weeks flew by, and after a time, I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again. Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin. These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you? What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You saved our lives more than I can count. You saved our lives more than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? Without those keen ears of yours, I never know what bollocks Brandon and Neilbert are whispering about me behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. This one's worth a fortune, eh? And fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back to town. Oh, gold, not another night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory. For the small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Bellum Queets' demise. To Albert's drunk and snoring wakes them from their slumber. And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Ray, trust that the next time you decide to hunt deadly game, do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. And here I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs. Selfish as it was. Oh, fine. But if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. Oh! It's green. It's a light crystal. Wind. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? Oh. Wake up, damn you! Hello? What's wrong with you, huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. What are you talking about? Enough, I say, yes. I don't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. But why didn't you do it when I was sitting here doing... Good luck with that. Upon our return to Gate Town, you'll be given your final payment. We'll be free to go our separate ways. Wow. Why didn't you take the shot then? If you were that intense about it. She was right there. I was having an episode and I guess you just did nothing. This is gonna be awkward. Hey, Ovar. What is it? Something happened between you two? Honestly, I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You are such a disappointment. Consider this a form of dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names Reek and Lucia in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day. When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did. He decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for it, he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over and then come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles. Oh, you don't have to give me anything. I'm fine. Okay, so what's next on this? Fellowship restored. That wouldn't take long. I am sure a talented woman like yourself is needed all over the realm, and so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come to visit me several times. Though he is blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he has had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look in on him, but I find travel rather difficult these days. If you would go in my stead, it would put my heart at ease. Sure, I will see him. All I ask is that you go to the Crystarium and see Reek. I want to ask you to take pity on or forgive him. I only want to make sure that he is well. I'll go to him. Dude's a prick, but I'll go to him. Alright, so I just gotta sit here and look around. He's probably off in the middle of dying. Lue-Reeq's customary seat is empty. There's nothing to suggest he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. Oh, noted his passing. What a frickin' way to phrase that. Hey, may talk. Attach. Dot. Yep. Looking for Master Reek, are we? Hey. I dare say you're the only one. What, his mummy and daddy cut him off, so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like someone had shot his Amuro. Sure, I'll turn up eventually. Huh. I see. Hey, Darfort. Lue-Reeq, and Mr. Lordling? If he ain't at his usual table, then I have no idea where else to look. Fair enough. Well-traveled mage. Oh, you! The guy over there. Kalush, you alright? You're Lue-Reeq's partner? You're Lue-Reeq's partner. I was with Lambert, remember? Was. I ought to stress. Oh, I should probably give you a different words. Because after we left you, we headed straight to Raktica. We'd heard a rumor Andrea was there, and Lambert wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Lambert fall, and when the Eater set her sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Look at White, I still remember looking back as I ran, seeing Lambert rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened, to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory hungry imbeciles, and not one of them has returned. Didn't expect Lue-Reeq to be one of them neither. I remembered thinking it all, especially when I saw him leave for Raktica alone. Meeting him there, I presume? Good luck, friend, but I have no doubt that you're going to your doom. Ah, you say that. If I were you, I'd leave Lue-Reeq to hunt the virtue on his own. No shame in recognizing when you've got no chance. Only a fool would fight this fight. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm gonna win it though. Lue-Reeq, let's snatch you from the jaws of death. Friggin' screw off. Oh, that's not good. I didn't mean you over there, I meant this. Oh. Okay, you're just sitting, you're not actually, okay. Lue-Reeq, you alright? You alright, buddy? Hey, you're still you, right? Yeah. Lucy, huh? Why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. It's terrible, it's horrible! Andrea, she's... Okay, another flashback. Okay, just hold on one second, I got a call. Oh, this is you. There she is. Brenda Ray! If aught of you remains, then hearken to my words! That's intimidating. I have come to lay your soul to rest, alone, as you yourself faced Balam Queets a century ago on this very ground. Huh? Oh, it's him. Yup. Humbert! Oh gods, no. Oh. Oh. Literally just popped up to scare him to death. And just walked off. Just flexed that she had friends and he didn't, I guess. Don't tell me. You beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? Yeah, I saw what happened. I thought as much. It was about a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful trick that trick of yours. Though I can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran into Andrea. I can't control when it happens. It just pops up. Huh? So, was it something you did deliberately? Good to know. Anyway, unintentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She's turned Lambert and those other hunters into sin eaters like herself. A human axeman, a godgent, a swordsman, a dwarven healer, an elven mage. Awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt for Bottom Queets. But Renderay slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that. I have something to say about that. She was not by herself at the end. What? They were there too? And the stories were wrong? God, strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone? I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Lucia. I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did. Just keep quiet for now. You're still upset, as you have every right to be. But I will make it up to you. I will. I don't know how or when, but I will. I swear! Alright. I'll take your word. Right, then. Andrea should be around here somewhere. Still on the hunt for Bottom Queets, I expect. Not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Lambert and the others are with her too. She and I may have had our differences, but I'd not wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renderay most of all. She is my hero. If I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. But this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone. And I am far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you? You can count on me. I'll help you. I ask for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town and let Miss Elvira know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you. Yep. You're actually quite right with that. Seems you do know how to read a room. Alright. Let's make our way to Miss Elvira again. Hey folks. Lue-Reeq? I owe her so much. Then and now. I bet. Lucia, what a pleasure to see you again. And in the company of little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming you've patched things up? I should like to think so, yes. And it is all thanks to you. Had you not implored her to give me another chance, I might well still be sitting alone in the swamps, dwelling on my myriad feelings. And you, my friend! I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I am glad you did. Miss Elvira is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her. Don't be silly, Reek. I have you, don't I? And before you start blabbering about how you wish you could probably reward Lucia, as I can tell you're about to, know that I prepared a hearty meal just for her. Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty for Andrea. And claim it we shall, for united, Reek and Lucia are unstoppable, is what I would like to say. But I know my own limitations better than anyone. It would be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You too should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend. That's the spirit. Great. What'd you make me? A risotto al nero. All the squid ink may give this dish a somewhat outlandish appearance. The other ingredients are remarkably simple and various flavors combined beautifully. Alright, I'll go ahead and eat it now. Thank you, miss. Very good. Very good. I do hope you continue to remain good friends from now on. Yeah, we'll see about that. Lue-Reeq, you're rich to confront an uncomfortable truth. Oh dear, that's some mighty good rewards there. Lucia, my friend, my partner. I trust you already. Good, good. That is very good indeed. For before we depart to face Andrea for what I pray is the final time, I have a confession to make. I may have been somewhat misleading when I intimated the tremendousness of my martial prowess. In truth, it's rather pales in comparison to yours. Uh-huh. I gather you were not unaware of this. Truly, you are as perceptive as you are mighty. In my defense, I must say that when I realized that what an exceedingly powerful warrior you truly are, I was dumbstruck. I struggled to conceive of how even to broach the subject. Furthermore, I must admit that great majority, nay, all of our efforts to hone our skills in preparation for the battle to come have been entirely for my benefit, and that the disparity between us might not be so readily apparent. Do you think that my insecurity drove me to postpone this fateful day for so long? In my cowardice, I allowed Andrea to assemble a party of followers, where, before we might have only to contend with the one foe, we must now confront 5. And for frick, I pressed the wrong button. What do you say? But before we might have only to contend with the one foe, we must now confront 5. For all my preparation, I am still no more likely to be an asset to you than a hindrance. But perhaps that need not be the case. In discussing the grim reality with Miss Elvira while you were away, we hit upon a potential stratagem. Recall you render Ray's greatest strength and weakness, her preternatural hearing. We can be reasonably certain that Andrea is possessed of it as well. Therefore, if you were to fashion a device that could produce a loud noise at will, you could use it to secure an advantage in your battle. Oh, so all I gotta do is pinch you on the ears and you'll start screaming. I'm talking about Lue-Reeq over here. What I lack in strength of arms I may make up for with guile. While it will not guarantee us victory, it will surely bring us one step closer. Oh, hello, you. 1,000 pardons, Master Reek, but I come to deliver a message from your Lord Father. Daddy? What does he want with me now? It has come to your Lord Father's attention that you have acquitted yourself rather poorly as a bounty hunter, and have brought a terrible shame upon your family name. He commands you to cease all such activities at once and return to the city forthwith. Should you fail to do so, you will be stripped of your citizenship and family name. No further financial assistance will be provided. Oh. Oh dear. Quite a time for this to be happening. You may tell my father and my mother the following, that I am Lue-Reeq, proud bounty hunter, slayer of sin eaters, that I have no intention of renouncing this cause, and that they are free to do as they deem fit. Tell them that if they have no son, then I have no parents, that I have no family save Miss Elvira, who has shown me more love than they ever have. Very good, Master Reek. I shall deliver your reply to them at once. Well then. Stepping up for yourself. Good progress. Right, now that that's settled, we can get to work to crafting that giant noisemaker of ours. Let us consult with the craftsmen of the crystalline mean at once. I dare say you lit a fire in him, Lucia. I never thought I'd see the day when he'd muster the courage to say anything like that to his parents. Man, what a step ahead he's had. Thank you for being a friend to Reek. For the longest time, he struggled to find his way. But ever since he met you, has carried himself with a new sense of purpose, a renewed understanding of who he is and who he wants to be. You know what? I'm feeling a little better about Lue-Reeq here. Yeah. Yeah, he went through quite a bit of character growth here. I wonder how that whole thing with his family's gonna pan out, though. Not sure if they take too kindly to the situation. Also, this is a level 80 quest, I'm noticing. Yeah, so we're going the Dragoon. Back from where it started. Lue-Reeq? For all my time in the Crystarium, I cannot ever recall visiting the crystalline mean. Nevertheless, I'm sure there is someone here who can assist us. So when you were asking for questions earlier, you didn't actually leave that general area there. Huh. Okay. What's all this then? Got something what needs making? Indeed I do, good sir. I wish to commission the production of a device that can generate a tremendously loud sound. It must be small and light enough to be carried by a single individual as well. Ain't that one of the stranger requests I've heard? Well, if it's just noise you want, then I'd wager we could make do with a special blend of fire sand. I think I've got just the recipe for your needs. I'll need some choice ingredients, mind. And you'll need to go fetch them for me. Fetch... What precisely is it that you require? Well, there's this one particular beastie native to Kalusia that's got a singular diet and leaves these massive dung piles. Fresher the better, if you please. A few varieties of grasses native to Raktica. Oh, and some iron ore from Amarang. I can give you a list if you like. So I will need to travel... I will need to travel to the far corners of Northrend and back. Oh dear, this is rather more involved than I... No more excuses. I will do whatever must be done to see this through to the end. My friend, I will not impose these tasks upon you. I insist that you remain here while I go and fetch the required materials. Really? Huh. Lloyd? Huh. Gonna be alright getting all that stuff by himself? I mean, if it were you, I'd not think twice about it. Well, he can at least do the dung part. Can he do that one? I'd rather not do that one. He can do all the rest. Courage born to fear. Oh, he's probably sitting there in a corner. Dagnabbit. Frickin' Lue-Reeq. Oh, he's not actually here. Oh, no, I just sit here and wait. Never mind. Alright. Well, hopefully he doesn't get himself in some trouble all the while. They seem to be mostly just fetch quests. So, I guess I'll just sit here. Oh, hi! It was a series of surprisingly harrowing experiences, but in the end, I managed to obtain the materials necessary for the construction of my secret weapon. The gentleman was rather accommodating, despite being somewhat put out that I had not any gil to pay him for this labor. He was nevertheless willing to teach me how to craft the arrows myself. He said he had found my industriousness endearing. I must confess, despite being utterly exhausted by all this busy work, it has been somewhat refreshing. And now that my noise-maker arrows are ready, I cannot wait to put them to the proof. If all goes to plan, the explosion should be loud enough to incapacitate Andrea for a time. Let us put an end to our tale, my friend, and so doing write the opening of ours. That of Reek and Lucia, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Come, Raktica and Gloria wait. Cool. Alright. Going to Slitherbow. Alright, Lue-Reeq. Here we are. Let's put an end to this. If I may make one small request before we begin. Please, for the love of the gods, please try not to succumb to any visions of people's pasts. This really could not be our worst time. Alright, 420 item level, let's do this. Alright, I'm ready. Oh boy. Well, you still with me in the here and now? Here and now? So far, yeah. Excellent. Then we can attend to the task at hand without worry. Let us lay the rest of our fellow hunters and render Ray the peace a hero deserves. Here we go. Alright, it's been a long time since I last played Dragoon in PvE. See if I remember things. Like a long time. I'll distract Andrea with a noise-maker arrow. Seize the opening to strike. Here goes nothing. Alright, do these buffs. Go for the, actually I should probably go for this guy. Ugh. It worked! It really worked! I can't believe it! Huh? Are they defending her? damn it, we'll have to deal with him first! Gosh damn you, Lambert! I'm sorry you're dead, but you don't have to be such a bloody arse about it! Look. Keep your distance! Wow. He can run. Alright, you know what? Let's get this guy off here. Oh, okay, I guess we're running. I'll work on getting this Magus down. You just keep survive. Uh-oh. Stun? Nope. That is quite a few things to dodge. Wow. He's having a rough time. I'm doing this wrong. Very wrong. Yep. I'm doing this quite supremely wrong. Oh, you got potions. Cool. Now, what'd you say? What did I do to deserve such attention? I don't know. They probably just didn't like you in life. Gonna be honest, could be as simple as that. Alright. Let's just put the doll on you, because that's not gonna last too much longer. Alright, Immaculate Healer is down. You keep on running, Gilded Boy. He says. And we fly, and I'm just gonna run this way. And then I'm just gonna do that. And that. I'm splitting damage right now, I know, and it's not the thing I should be doing. Let's see. They got just a solid ring around them, so I think I can just hit them wherever and all the position notes will count. I think that's how it works. Snap, 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 all this. I'm gonna hit by that. Yep, got hit by it. Freaking Dragoon. The antics. Alright, so he's just gonna sit there with a shield, and just him being there is a deterrent. Can I actually stun? Nope, I cannot stun. It's fun watching you run, Lue-Reeq. Is that messed up with me to say? Probably. That's it! Only 2 more to go! I'll draw off Andrea, you handle the knight! Okay. Alright, let's get this going. The Path of Light. Can I stun that? No? I guess I'll be over here. Oh, you kidding me? I thought I timed that better and super well, but I guess not. Let's do this. Let's jump over here. Snap, snap. This guy's got a lot of health. I should probably just get better at doing this. Yep. Come on, lag. I use Natron. God, the bloody knight is in the way. Dispatch him first. Oh, I'm familiar with this mechanic. I remember this all too well. Ow. Ow. No, Lucia, now's our chance! Oh, no, you don't, he says. Ow. You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm mostly worried about you, because I know you're not much of a fighter. What's up? Arrows incoming! Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. What the frick? That's like an orbital strike. What do you mean those are arrows? Keep slapping. More slaps. I let the buff drop. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Nope, did not. Oh dear. I should be careful. Oh, thanks, Lue-Reeq. I now know I cannot lose this. It's just us and Andrea now. It's time for Reek and Lucia to write a new legend for the ages. I feel like I'm doing everything incredibly wrong. Like I regressed in my knowledge of Dragoon ever since I last played it. Which is, again, a really oh, that's the limit break. Right. Dude, you got a lot of potions. I command that. They're good quality potions, too, if they're healing me as much as they've been. She says. Oh, you are still shooting. I thought you stopped shooting for a second. Who's that to me? Sure. Alright, go back in. You did not sound like you had a good time with that. Out of range. What? Come here. I at least want to have the... Yeah. Oh, cool. You actually got closer to keep this from breaking. I like that. That's neat. Okay. Oh, where you going? Where are you going? Come on! I dodged that. I hope I didn't just accidentally clip. Holy heck! Lue-Reeq! Got freaking slammed by that. Rest in peace, Randare. Man. What a tragic tale. We won? Even seeing it and saying it, it hardly feels real. We did it. Nothing to bring back for oh. Huh? What's that you've got there? It's her wind crystal. What? Oh good, Wyatt, you're... Hey, Renda. The Randare. The real Randare. Can you see? Hear? Oh, hi. I should have never betrayed your trust. Never again, I swore. Never again. Balam Queets, the Shadow Keeper, the Flood. Come what may, we would face it together. No matter how hard it got or how terrified I was. It's what it means to let someone into your heart, knowing full well that nothing lasts forever. To welcome the fear and the pain, the sorrow. When I lost my parents, when we laid the Keeper low. You felt it too, didn't you? You place our faith in a desperate, hopeless attempt to save everyone. And to see it amount to naught in the end. What else could we do but offer up that tiny remainder in a final, futile effort, even knowing deep down it was worth but a few moments more? What is this? You gave me fear, and that fear gave me strength. Wait, there's so much I want to ask! I don't understand. What was she talking about? Yeah, she was talking about her part in the flood. It's not right. It's not fair. Heroes sacrificing themselves for nothing. Becoming villains. Being forgotten. I know. It's a tragic tale. Thank you, Lucia. I could have never have gotten this far without your help. I had no idea who Randare or any of the other Warriors of Light truly were. It was all ancient history to me. Why would I care who some eaters once were? I was no better than my parents, judging them out of hand, dismissing their sacrifice, not bothering to look deeper, which made it all the easier to pursue Andrea for my own amusement. I pray I've made up for it in part by helping to lay Randare's soul to rest. Miss Ovara is probably worried sick about us both. We should return to Kalusha and let her know we're all right. All right. You know, he was quite a spoiled kid. Pretty rotten a little bit at the start as well. But he's gone through some changes. He's become better as a person. You say what you will, because of his actions of pursuing, laying Andrea to rest, then he's done a lot more than most by doing that. I thought her name was Jumol or something. And Jerhumul or something like that. I can't remember. Well, that's what her name was because of when we first meet them. You're the Reek. I can't wait to tell Miss Ovara everything. I should definitely use some of the bounty to treat her. Yeah, I'd say. My little Reek, Lucia, congratulations on a job well done. And from one hunter to another, thank you for helping Randare to achieve a measure of peace. She was a hero to me too, and it broke my heart to know what had become of her. To have your legacy tarnished so, to have the world call you villain, even still. But at least I can take comfort in knowing she can finally enjoy a long rest. Whatever others may say, we will preserve the truth in story and song. Friend Ray, the bravest hunter there ever was, and more importantly, a true friend to those who she held dear. I can only hope to measure up to her example someday. For now, however, I say we return to the Crystarium and raise a glass in celebration. You know what? I think now is a proper time for a good glass and feast. So she brought down Balmquist not alone, but with the aid of her comrades. May not be the story I was taught, but somehow it rings truer to my ear. Yeah. Lue-Reeq, Andrea's bounty has been paid to us in full, my friend, so come, let us eat, drink, and be merry! Oh boy. I've been meaning to ask, Lucia, but I have the impression you are rather more acquainted with these warriors of light than you've been letting on. What exactly do you know about them? That's quite a long story. Oh. Oh, regaling the entire story to him. That is so preposterous a tale that I have no choice but to assume it is true. Offering up their lives to first cross the rift, then to halt the flood? Wicked white. Must have taken her so much courage to see it through in those final moments. A courage born not of a desire for glory or dedication to an ideal, but of fear and love for those with whom she had forged unshakable bonds. Her comrades. Yep. Won't pretend that we have anything even approaching such a powerful connection, but I would like to think that if you were in mortal peril, that I would fly by your side without hesitation. Having said that, if I were tested as Randa Ray were, if I were challenged to offer up my life for others, without even knowing if it would amount to aught, I doubt I could rise to the occasion. I am a child and a fool who knows little of the world. I've been coddled and spoiled, and have only just tasted the bitter fruits of life that you and countless others sup on daily. You're made of sterner stuff, Lucia. Far sterner than me. And that is why I know I can never walk your path. Do you wish you could? How could I not? I can't recall a time I have felt happier and more alive than when I have traveled with you. But you have countless other journeys ahead of you, don't you? Well, you are destined for greater challenges, whereas I am suited to rather more pedestrian affairs. Know your limits, as Miss Alvara used to say. Meeting her again after all these years, seeing how much older and more frail she's become, made me realize how little time together we have left. She shouldn't have to live out her days living alone and in squalor. I've decided it will not be so. I shall return to Kalusia and attend to her needs, for I would do my utmost to repay the love and kindness that made me the man I am today. I like that plan. That's a good plan. Good on you. I strongly agree with you there. Therefore, though it pains me to say it, I fear this celebration must also mark the end, or at the very least a tentative suspension, of the glorious partnership that was Reeq and Lucia, bounty hunters extraordinaire. Should you ever find yourself in Kalusia, however, do come and pay us a visit. Sure thing. Oh, I get all of them. Nice. Thank you. I'd say that's as heroic a deed as ever, as any. You go, you. Lue-Reeq.